What's up, humans? All right, so this is live. Now I got to get Instagram. Instagram's been all wonky today. Oh, I wonder if I have a dirty lens. Hold on. Let's give people time to make sure this gets in here. Let's see, shall we? All right. What's up? Hi, everybody. Slowly filtering in. Let me get my screen set up correctly so I can see if people text me or whatever. U2 covers. Hell yeah, U2 Freak 96. Let me turn this thing on. Hold the phone, you motherfucking tech bros. Hold on. Okay. Live. Checking connection. Good to see you again, Chris Clark, although I don't see you. All right. So here's the deal. I hear that Instagram has been wonky. Instagram Live. So I'm just letting Instagram folks know. Get the swear jar ready. Man, I get so stressed about doing this shit, and then I realize that it's pretty easy. This works, right? You can hear this into the into YouTube. Sounds like a thing, right? Pop, pop, pop. You can hear this. Anyway, hi. So I'm set up. This is live. This is live. That's where the camera is. All right. Let's start this, motherfather. And the other thing is that Instagram, just letting you all know that supposedly it's the Instagram's been kind of fucked up all day. So pardon my French. If you have a kid present, take a sip of tea. Nice to see you all. Drinking turmeric 3-root tea out of my Costa Noa mug. Rufus is upstairs somewhere. All right, let's see. There was a bunch of questions that I could ask from the Instagram thing that was really cool. So let me start by doing some of that. Okay, I'll answer a couple questions. How do you maintain the best head of lettuce in the game? That's a good question. I barely shampoo. I don't know. It's genes. It's the only genetic thing besides my legs that are like, my teeth are fucked. My skin was bad. Let's see. How long have you and Aaron been friends? Long time, 20, 30 years. Let's see. I can actually push these and they show up on Instagram. I don't want to spend too much time. How do you know Steve West? Love to hear. So Danger. Steve is the drummer for a band called Danger, and I've known Steve for a bunch of years because he's best friends with my manager, Jonathan. My husband says, who's your favorite Spice Girl? That's a good question. Probably Scary or Baby or Ginger. Favorite, let's see, fastest song you wrote, like song that is the fastest song? Or that moves the fastest, or the song I wrote the fastest? I don't know. Probably Annie's Always Waiting for the Next One to Leave, which also is fastest. All right, let's see. I'll do a couple more. How did you and Max Lugover become friends? Max is my boy. He used to work at a place called Current TV, and he interviewed me a bunch. And then when Current folded, he and I see eye to eye on all things nutrition. So we just kept hanging. He's the best. Let's see. What are some of your favorite artists that you've opened for and have opened for you? Oh, that's a good question. When I opened for Tori Amos, I'm a huge Tori Amos fan. That was the highlight of one of the highlights. Indigo Girls. All that stuff is just killing me. And people that have opened for me, when Paul Doucette from Matchbox, his band Break and Repair Method, so good. Do I have a favorite venue? Oh, man. Yeah, but that's too depressing to talk about right now. How do you handle people screaming out songs at shows? I don't handle it particularly well, actually. So I tell people to shut the fuck up, which doesn't go over well. All right. These are good questions. I guess I should have looked at them before, but this is sort of sexy. What's my favorite board game? Catan is currently my favorite board game. What does your kid want to be when she grows up? I mean, she wants to be the fuck out of this house. I'll tell you that right now. She wants to move on. I think she actually already has an apartment. And so that's where she is. How much do you miss Aaron? We FaceTime every day, so I don't miss him all that much. I mean, I miss his tender touch, but what books am I reading? So many books. All right, I'll come back to this. All right. That's a lot of Elvis Costello did a bunch of question and answer stuff, and he did it way better than I did. But let's see. Why don't we do a song? I have a bunch listed. I want to do a new song, and I tried to print it on my printer so I could read it, but it didn't work. So let's just pull this up. Hold on, and then I'll sing it. It's a brand new song, so nobody's heard it. In fact, I haven't even actually finished it. So I was trying to finish the last line in the middle eight before we started, but a song called Wish. I wrote it with this kid Nolan, who's the best, and he came up with what's kind of the chorus, and then we wrote this verse and the middle eight together. And I've been watching a lot of there's a great meditation studio in Los Angeles called Against the Stream, and I have been digging into what I'm doing every day. They do meditative they do sits and stuff with different teachers. And I've been just leaning heavily into this idea of impermanence and all that stuff. I'm very new to it. But this is a song that kind of fits that idea. And we also lost Adam Schlesinger today, which is a bummer on a huge level. He was real young and real talented, and everybody... I only hung with him once and wrote some stuff, maybe twice, but all my friends were best friends with him. So it's been a tough day for all those folks. And I would do a Fountains of Wayne song, except I'm not super good at off the cuffing. But I'll play this song because it's new, and hope you dig it. Everything good? You can hear it and stuff like that? All works well? I can't even see if you can. So let's just hope. But yeah, I'm telling you, fucking teching and being me all together in one spot is really hard. Okay, this is a new one. Let's see how it works. Gabby wrote something. Hold on. When Gabby writes, I have to look. Sounds good. Just tuned in. Oh, and Emily said sounds good. All right, cool. This is a new song called Wish, and it's kind of about, I don't know, it becomes obvious what it's about. When you're young, you got time. When you're old, you built a life. In between, you're just along for the ride. Nothing's in a straight line like the wrinkles on your eyes. Try to take it one candle at a time. Wanna turn 96 with a smile on my lips till there's nothing left to wish. 'Cause people paint pictures of places like this, and people, they daydream of the life that we live. People, they see darkness and light as opposite sides, but you and I know they're the same. When you're young, you got time. When you're old, you built a life. In between, you're just along for the ride. Nothing's in a straight line like the wrinkles on your eyes. Try to take it one candle at a time. When we turn 96 with a smile on our lips, I'll have nothing left to wish. 'Cause people paint pictures of places like this. People, they daydream of the life that we live. Yeah, people, they see darkness and light as opposite sides, but you and I know they're the same. We'll dance in the sun till the warm evening comes, then we'll dance by the light of the moon. We'll say what's unsaid, all the thoughts in our head, then we'll dance, all our dreams will come true. When you're young, you got time. When you're old, you built a life. In between, you're just along for the ride. Nothing's in a straight line like the wrinkles on your eyes. Try to take it one candle at a time. When we turn 96 with a smile on our lips, I'll have nothing left to wish. Yeah, that's a song. I fucked up the last line of the middle eight because I didn't know it because it's new. Was that good for everybody? I can't tell. A lot of hearts. Oh, that's how you got to spin that wheel so I can see people. Mad props, man. All right. Well, that's a new one. So that's fun. What else can we do? The line that I screwed up was say what's unsaid, all the thoughts in our head. We'll confess till our dreams turn to truth. I'm not sure if that's going to work. We'll confess till our dreams come true. Confess? I don't know. What are we going to do about it? I don't know. We could write this now, and then I have to give publishing to everybody. That's a lot of people. Thousands. Hey, P.S. We are doing on this thing, we're doing a donation for the first time. So here's the deal. Hospitality House here in San Francisco deals with folks on the street. And in a time like this, when all of us are under great pressure, varying degrees of pressure financially, without our jobs, I promise that people that are living on the street have it worse than everybody. And they're also getting overlooked as hard as we try to get resources for them. They are the ones that kind of, as always, fall below everybody's radar. So Hospitality House, you can find the link on my Instagram. They do incredible work here. Just give them $5, give them $10. If you got $100, give them $100. I know it's tough and everybody's hitting everybody for money, but it's an incredible organization and they do great work. And there's so many great, there's so many great people doing great work. Sidewalk Project in Los Angeles, another great place to give money. Anyway, what can we do? Maybe I should answer more questions. I don't want to answer questions anymore, do I? So many. I'll answer a couple questions. That's what I'll do. Just be quiet, Matt. Any chance we could get a Beneath These Fireworks vinyl release? So I have a record called Beneath These Fireworks. For those of you who don't know, I don't own it. It's owned by Universal, so we'll probably never see it again. I think I owe them money, or they think I do, and they're really not good at accounting. So who knows? We probably will never see it again. So enjoy it on not vinyl. Let's see. What else can I do? Annabelle wants to know, if you weren't a musician, what profession would you be? I would be a teacher, an English teacher, a literature teacher. Yeah. Could I do a Bruce cover tonight? Okay, maybe. Would you please consider coming to London? I know. I got to get to the UK. You were quarantined with only 3 records. What do you pick? Oh, sure. Achtung Baby. Lou Reed, New York. And Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet. Maybe. Those 3. I'll answer one more. What's my most memorable show? I mean, oh my God, it's a tough one. There's so many. What's your favorite Depeche Mode record and why? Black Celebration is pretty great. I wanted to do Here in This House Where It All Happens, Those Tender Moments. But I can't because body and soul come together. Oh, what a song. Martin Gore. I've been waiting to see Falling Apart for 7 years. Oh, God, you might have to wait a little longer for that one, lady. James Taylor, I didn't figure out again this week. I think this is going to be the thing. I'm not going to figure out the James Taylor song until the last week when we know quarantine is done. But so I didn't figure it out. All right. I'll do these ones. People keep asking for things, and people keep getting denied. Woo! Can I want to read you. Let me play another song, then I'll read you a bit from this book, which could be super annoying to people who don't want to hear me read from a book, but you don't control me. All right. Are you a Howard Stern fan? Yeah. Are you kidding me? I was on Howard. It was like one of the highlights of my entire life. He was awesome. He's awesome. There is no better interviewer on the planet. But I think Violator is my favorite Depeche Mode record, just to throw everybody who cares. Let's do this. Kink shirt. So we played Wish. I can do this. I fell asleep and had a dream. Oh, that's not the right key. Let me get the right key. I thought that's very deep. Sounded like phone sex. I fell asleep and had a dream. Bill Murray and I were friends. We drove the world from Boston to Japan, blasting old Van Halen. And one night over drinks, Bill started crying. He said to me, kid, of all the stupid things I ever did, you know I let go when I should have pulled her in. And he handed me his cell phone, and when I called, you were on a plane, moving back to Portland for the rain. Well, I won't only love you when you're winning. Yeah, other fools pretend to understand. Just come on, take my hand, and we'll go down swinging. Let me be your man. Let me be your man. 100 days. We hiked the coast to Galway in the rain. And Bill said something late one night in Spain. And it's always just stuck with me. You only get one person who knows you best. And it's temporary, everybody else. Well, I won't only love you when you're winning. Other fools pretend to understand. Come on, take my hand, and we'll go down swing. Just let me be your man. Just let me be your man, baby. I'm done with sleep and imagine things. 'Cause dreams aren't dreams, baby, until you wake up. So wake up, just wake up here with me. Yeah, I won't only love you when you're winning. Yeah, other fools pretend to understand. Just come on, take my hand, and we'll go down swing. Just let me be your man. Oh, let me be your man. Fun. In a different key, even. In a different key. I can't, yeah. All right. I want to read something. This is pretty exciting. I've been reading Alan Watts, The Meaning of Happiness. I've been reading a lot of different books. This one by Brenda Euland, If You Want to Write, which is dope. And then Olivia Gatwood's poetry. But there's a section in this that I wanted to read that, yeah, so hopefully I don't lose you all. It's just going to be quick. For the beauty of life is not in any one of its stages. Oh, hello. The beauty of life is not in any one of its stages, but in the whole movement from birth to death. And if this movement is in any way resisted or interrupted, there comes unhappiness, maladjustment. For we have to learn the art of enjoying things because they are impermanent. We do this every time we listen to music. We do not seize hold of a particular chord or phrase and shout at the orchestra to go on playing it for the rest of the evening. On the contrary, however much we may like that particular moment of music, we know that its perpetuation would interrupt and kill the movement of melody. We understand that the beauty of a symphony is less in these musical moments than in the whole movement from beginning to end. If at a certain point the composer exhausts his creative ability and tries to carry on just for the sake of filling in the required space of time, then we begin to fidget in our chairs, feeling that he has denied the natural rhythm, has broken the smooth curve from birth to death, and that though a pretense at life is being made, it is in fact a living death. So that's pretty dark at the end, but you know what I'm saying. The idea that it's all a big movement, that life is a movement, impermanent and fleeting, and that the only moment we're actually alive is the moment we're actually in. And I've been learning that at the stream. Meditation has been teaching me that stuff. So I'm just a big hippie. What else can we do, people? Hey, Rob Thomas, you sweet, sassy monkey up in New York with your snowed in with all your animals. What book is that? It's called The Meaning of Happiness by Alan Watts. All right. What else can we do? Sing a couple more songs. Let's see. Truest love song there is. I don't know what. Okay. It's blurry today, I know. So Instagram Live sucks. It's having a problem. So on YouTube Live, it doesn't suck. And also, just to say again, Hospitality House, we're giving money to them today. So if you would like to donate to Hospitality House, there's going to be a link somewhere in my story and Instagram and on my Instagram page and probably other places. But they're doing great work and a lot of great people helping the houseless community, people living on the street who can't help themselves in times like this because there's not a lot of communication going on with them. And it's hard to keep those folks safe. All right, let's do this one. I feel like, again, I get stressed that the performances aren't good because I'm running computers and shit and my printer didn't work. But if I'm going to listen to Alan Watts, none of it matters. Hey, Tara, look at us together. Hot for teacher? Oh, I would love that. Somebody wants old school. LA, the Sidewalk Project. And they're tied into a lot of great people. It's pretty much just them. It's like four of them doing work down Skid Row. All right, what else can I do? Dave or Sammy? Oh, that's a good question, person. So David Lee Roth era Van Halen, there's just no better band in my opinion. That's like the perfect band. But Sammy era Van Halen, man, was awesome. I loved it just as much. It just wasn't as beamed in from another planet as Dave era. So I even liked some of the Gary Sharon records, so I might not be the person to ask. Sunday New York Times. Oh, Kelty, I don't know that. Let's do this one first because I know this one. We can always do Sunday New York Times. I was going to do Sky High Honey, but I just got or Bent. We could do that, but let's do this first. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. All of a sudden, we're at a Dave Matthews show. It's like, what era was this written in? P.S. If you're on Instagram, someone just said, and I switched to YouTube, they said, and it's so much better. So jump over to YouTube. I'm live there on my YouTube page, which is just Matt Nathanson, and check it out. I'll just do this. But if it's all blurry and fucked up, that's because it's a free service, and I think they're overloaded. So it goes, when you lead me and fit around my tongue. It's so easy to forget that I'm lost. I spent all of my life waiting for answers to lift me, to numb me, to define it all. So shine, I'm beginning to like this, 'cause all I wanna be is the minute that you hold me in. When you pretend I'm all that you waited for, time slips to nothing and I'm better than I've ever been. I am suspended with your breathing filling up my lungs. I can almost believe that I'm almost enough. I spent all of my life emptied of anthems, bracing for something that never did come up. Sunshine, I'm beginning to like this. Sunshine, I'm beginning to like this, 'cause all I wanna be is the minute that you hold me in. When you pretend I'm all that you waited for, time slips to nothing and I'm better than I've ever been. I am suspended. It's not enough to stay surrounded. It's not enough to stay awake, torn, braced, cornered, and not feel alive. Sunshine, I'm beginning to like this. Sunshine, I'm beginning to like this, 'cause all I wanna be is the minute that you hold me in. You pretend, yeah, we pretend I'm all that you waited for. Time slips to nothing and I'm better than I've ever been. I am suspended. Yeah, I am suspended, love. On your lips, on your lips, on your lips, I'm suspended. Yeah, how was that? What else can we do? I talked about Alan Watts. I talked about Against the Stream meditation, who've been kind of ruling it for me. Hospitality House, Sidewalk Project. Give to the Hospitality House if you can. What else can we do? Let's do another song, I guess. I could answer more questions. Someone asked, when did I come up with the idea for, let's see. I'll just answer these. Favorite kind of tea? That's a tough one. Depending on the time of day. There's Chinese breakfast tea that I get at the loose leaf store. It's pretty incredible. I'm drinking like some sort of root and turmeric thing right now. That's dope. Nummy, however you pronounce it, here in Oakland. Favorite song you've written? Probably German Cars, which is a new song. It's always like a new song eclipses the old songs. Oh, my computer's making a noise. Let me move this. Bent is my favorite. I know. I'll play that next week. When's my new album coming out? I mean, that is up to the forces of the universe, I think. Top 5 favorite movies. I can just probably say anything. Do the Right Thing. Last Black Man in San Francisco killed me recently. I mean, Parasite, Halloween, Jaws. Yeah. What's my favorite Indigo Girls song? Probably that's a tough one too. I love your question. Probably Sugar Tongue or Cedar Tree or I mean Prince of Darkness is great. There's so many. Favorite Prince song to cover. I know I tread lightly on Prince covers because he's such a genius. He's such a genius. I have all my Prince dolls up here. I can't show them to you, but I want to do Sometimes It Snows in April, but I'm afraid of it. Favorite Springsteen album? Tunnel of Love, probably, because I think it's this most consistently good record, like all the way through. It just has a nice singer-songwriter consistency thing. What's a song you wrote that you were like, holy shit, I can't believe I wrote that? I mean, there's a lot of them. German Cars, really, I can't believe I did that. Used to Be that I wrote with Sean Douglas. I can't believe that exists. This is great. Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do on tour after gigs? Go to sleep, shower, wash me private bits. All right. My 14-year-old wants to hear Mission Bells. Oh, I'll get it for next week. I'll try. When did you know you made it? Oh, Courtney, I mean, I don't. I certainly don't. I haven't. What is my favorite JD? Oh, there's too many. All right, sing. I love when people say that when I'm like talking and they're like, sing. And I know I don't mean it to be as douchey as it sounds, but it's pretty douchey. All right, let's do this. What else can we do? We'll do this one. I'm going to do a cover, and then we'll call it. Because I've already called people a douche, which I know is always fun to do in a togetherness experience. All right, let's do this. I think I want to do this one. I've not watched Tiger King. I mean, I'm so out of it that I have no idea what it is even. I know it's like some dude with a mullet and a tiger. But other than that, it's all. Let's try this. Although people wanted this one, maybe we do that. I'll do this one because it's probably better on the mic next week. No, here, I'll do both. This is a Patty Griffin song called Forgiveness. I wish I had written. For those of you asking what songs I wish I had written. We are swimming with the snakes at the bottom of... my printer's broken, so I might have to reach over. We are swimming with the snakes at the bottom of the well. So silent and peaceful in the darkness where we fell. But we are not snakes, and what's more, we never will be. And if we stay swimming here forever, we'll never be free. I heard him ringing a bell in heaven and hell. Yeah, they got a secret they're getting ready to tell, and it's falling from the sky. It's calling from the grave. Open your eyes, baby. I think we are saved. Open your eyes, baby. I think we are saved. Let's take a walk on the bridge, right over this mess. Don't need to tell me a thing, baby. We already confessed, and I raise my voice to the air, 'cause we are blessed. It's hard to give, it's hard to get, but everybody needs a little forgiveness. We are calling for help tonight on this thin phone line. And as usual, we're having ourselves one hell of a time. And the planes keep flying above our heads, no matter how loud we shout. Hey, hey, hey. We keep waving our arms, but baby, we're all tired out. I heard somebody say, today is the day. A big old hurricane, she's blowing our way, knocking over the building and killing all the lights. Open your eyes, baby, we made it through the night. Open your eyes, baby, we made it through the night. Let's take a walk on the bridge, right over this mess. Don't need to tell me a thing, baby, we already confessed. And I raise my voice to the air, 'cause we are blessed. It's hard to give, it's hard to get, it's hard to live, baby, but still I think it's the best bet, yeah, yeah. Well, it's hard to give, and it's harder to forget. And everybody needs little forgiveness. Everybody needs little forgiveness. Yeah, fucking up chords since 1980 something. All right, what else can I do? Let's end with a poem. Yeah, that'll be fun. Thanks for tuning in, peeps. Let's do this again next week. Hopefully Instagram works. So Olivia Gatwood is a poet. She lives in Santa Cruz. And I want to read you this poem because it's great. And I also want to remind you all to please give, if you can, donations to Hospitality House. There's a donation button somewhere, either in my Insta stories or whatever. And give to your local, the people that are helping the folks on the street in your town. Because I know San Francisco has a homeless problem, but so does everywhere, because we've totally edged out the middle class and we make it impossible for anybody to win. Even though that's what we talk like. We pretend that everybody can work hard and win. And that maybe might have been the case back in the early days of this, but the system's rigged, and that's just a fact. And so it's hard for folks to get on top, even get on top of their own, get up to zero. So anything you can do to help people less privileged than us. And I know it's hard on everybody. I don't want you to think I don't. And I don't want you to give me your fucking socialist bullshit. Everybody posts every time I say something like that, where I'm like, trickle down economics doesn't work. Someone's like, socialism doesn't work. It's like, I didn't say fucking socialism. I said fucking trickle down economics. Stop being an asshole. All right. Yeah. All right. Good. Taking care of people. That's what we need to do, everybody. And I know it's hard because I'm like the most self-absorbed person here, for Christ's sake. And some people in our current universe make me look like Gandhi. What are you going to do about that? So let's all try harder if we can, especially now, but even after now. This is a song. This is a poem called The Sandias, I guess. I don't know if I pronounced that right. The Sandias, 2008. And my family was not really, not big into togetherness all that much and blah, blah, blah. But When I read this poem, I thought about my kid, and I thought about like my immediate nuclear family, my wife and my kid, and I thought about us. And I just thought, man, I hope that my kid thinks this about me and it broke my heart because it's amazing. And Donovan Woods told me about it. The only person who knows, and I mean really knows, from even 8 states away, a pitch so gentle only he can hear it, my sadness, is my father, who, when I was 16 and experiencing my first heartbreak, knew nothing, but also knew everything at once. And without asking any questions, took me on the back of his motorcycle and drove us up to the mountains where, in the middle of the summer, we rode the ski lift, up and down, admiring silently the tall grass and blonde poppies and untouched globes of dandelion, florets, and the lonely boy at his summer job who pulled the lever just for us, the only customers, to lift our bodies up this silent beast. And I was too young to point and say, how beautiful. Still stuck in my teen religion of black eyeliner, eyes rolling, but knew, despite my denial, that something here was worthy of praise. And I guess that was the lesson. My father, who knows, and I mean really knows my sadness, knew that I didn't need to be told. I needed to see that despite it all, there was still something alive beneath me. So that's great. Crying. And I hope you're awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Give to Hospitality House, give to Sidewalk Project. Check out Against the Stream Meditation on Instagram and Facebook because they do awesome stuff every morning, and donate to them if you feel like it. Okay, let's do this next week. I'm going to see if I can shut this shit down correctly. Thank you for hanging. And Adam Schlesinger, you will be missed by so many people. Yep. Okay, talk soon.